Hey guys, welcome to a new video on my channel. Second video now. Today we're gonna do the start. I mean, same day still as the Sunday polls. As you can see, we got him. We have Robin also on this account. I just thrown a quick party together for fun. They do not have any good synergy. On him, I guess I will put this one on for now. Oh, damn. Crit damage. I mean, yeah. That's how he is. Crit damage user, he is. I'm just gonna put some random gear on him. Let's just put any gear on him that March has. This will not give him damage, but at least he can be usable. This is a March piece. March is DPS, by the way, if you ask. I still haven't built any of my characters. I really need to build them soon. But most of our artifacts work. I mean, not really artifacts, relics work for him. Let me just get him up to at least one ascension.
Arduous journey, we will see the stars.
2 ascension. Level 40 is a level most people can understand. I will have to actually do stuff. Yay. Right, I got Arlen Eidolon.
I found a home to protect.
And her, Yukon.
The heavens are vast. The kite flies where it wishes.
Also, 3 5-star. People would probably say, oh, pick Bronya, she's super good, but I already have my mind out. Himiko, my queen. Anyways, time to skip and start because I still know story stuff. Anyways, we will get our own room this update. I'm so happy with this.
Dear Nameless, trailblazing.
I just saw ratio.
Yeah, that's what Miss. You haven't been with us on the express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nah, it's no sweat. I've been for nearly 2 years now.
Huh? Has it?
Difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the crude no idea that was what the invention into. But a journey like this was only a routine to the express crew back then. After all, 2 trailblazers to explore the universe boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I took care of that set. Usually says our discussion about destinations to find a decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
That's what I thought too. Can I vote now? Of course you can. For now I let Blackwell know that we're considering the Eternal Land as possible destination, but we're also keeping our options open.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or
That is a lie. We will leave in 2 months. Several weeks later, Golden Hour Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point? I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's not...
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means? Who knows who's been fanning the flame?
Oh, I've heard those.
Alright, I will be reading all of this.
Under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that some...
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was
Obviously, it's
canceled.
gonna be something like
Since then,
that.
Not a single soul seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about
I've heard another theory about... I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we...
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. Please rest assured that the...
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Very passive. We know it's Sunday, bitch. Just give us the real time.
Excuse me, sir.
What do you want?
Have we met before?
Oh,
He still uses that
do
power.
you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sir.
Yeah.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on. What about her?
At least she was spared from the consequences of my act.
What a shame.
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely
Fair.
you're ready to
Well,
find a mistake.
I think this child seems to be
That
sassy.
said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
Fair.
You're right.
She should still be in Penacony.
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
Alright, then let's keep going. Helping a
That is
fugitive
fair, my
return to
husband.
their home. So
I
exciting.
was happy when I got him so badly. I wanted him. So yeah.
I see two bloodhounds. They appear to be on official what's happening at Ideen Park.
Hey! Hey! Hey, Kate!
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me,
I love it.
why do I have to make this trip with
We've been through this. You're the only... Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you.
You certainly don't have much.
Yet you will repay the...
Holy
When you were a band, when you were at your wits.
Okay, okay, I don't understand.
Yeah, I like
You-
Sunday.
Regrettably.
Go now. You are free, O chosen one, who dared to exceed his vow. As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes
I'll cross that bridge when I get to.
by walking straight.
Or by making it when it's time to go.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
Fair, but
But others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistake.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the scent. The same applies when bidding my home farewell.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the founders...
Sorry.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation.
What? What are you talking, Mr. One Week? Please excuse me, I should have recognized you earlier.
I want to know what's going on in there.
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are.
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He worked...
Oh, I see. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recent.
What happens if you violate the prohibition?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's...
Yeah, that works.
That seems
Can you keep watching the
very
entrance?
Please take these notes with
strict.
you. They may come in handy.
But who knows? I would never know because I don't know anything.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you.
I mean, it fits him. Because, like, he works every day.
So,
And his name
why
is
are we here?
Sunday.
You managed this park
Workday.
before?
You can say that. You were taking
Okay,
a walk
that's
in
funny.
hindsight.
Rose through the ranks.
Just
Quite
thinking
the
of it now.
contrary.
Was that his way of
Perhaps he was just using this place as no
Let's see what we have on. No consumption of food except for burgers. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Now let's not worry about how the blood...
No, thank you.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things.
What happens if I...
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be in... Wait, don't...
Damn.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to... Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it
I'm
out.
just weirded out now.
Only casting...
Thank you, One
And
Week,
an
for
easy
making
one to
me be
test.
weirded out for you.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the...
You've been iron-fisted since you were little. Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then...
I tried to warn you. How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what...
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. When a distorted after echo met, then I'll use the power of tuning to...
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
That's a whole
These do
meme.
not the Dream Jolt troop where? Are they hiding or something?
You cannot tell me it's funny.
Oh, there it is.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you?
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Wait, is that real?
May I remind you that I am currently on...
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like
We? What do you mean, we?
Shall we give this capsule machine
Sunday
a
is
try
the
and see what
only
happens?
one. So... Oh.
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule? They can't be seriously going... No.
Alright. Let's see if my random team that I put together that doesn't even make sense can do it. They can't. I can tell you that already.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin! I doubt farewell. It's of no consequence.
Yeah, no, I should probably just change lineup and read stuff better. Oh, there's a Sunday here. Alright, I guess I can still make a funny team. Against the facial. No facial still, but still a Gallagher. Here. Bitch, just play.
Serenity is before me.
I don't know, to be honest.
Never hesitate!
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
I can't thank you enough. I'll overcome the thorns. This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Yeah.
Fearless knows not fear.
Let's see what we can do.
You need to get stronger.
Listen to me.
Ooh. So he actually did buff her.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Let's see what we can do.
Heard the call.
Nice psychic, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Indulge yourselves!
Fangs and claws got never hesitate!
Tonight, Stars Echo.
Well, welcome to my world. Renew your definition.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant!
Okay, yeah, I really love that song.
It's of no consequence. Confidence. This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path. Won't I doubt farewell.
The fearless knows not
Oh, he actually does that. He actually does.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate! Too slow.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path. It's of no consequence. Can I mix things up?
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
Rice like my friends.
Yeah, I should really build my adventure ring.
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison. Night. Stars echo. Welcome to my
I'll overcome them.
renew your definition.
Head down, farewell.
Let me show.
The fearless knows not fear.
Okay, I really like his buffs.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
We're not breaking enough rules. Why do you want to break rules? Trash cans? Why would there be a rule about
Not
trash cans?
discard trash. This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this.
Anything will do.
Something's happening. What is this?
Enough. The location of the distortion.
Alright.
Oh, there it is.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself on.
Whoa.
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think,
Alright.
that was sarcasm.
You never forget, time.
You're probably.
But I guess I can see why the people don't really see who he is. Since he doesn't really have that thing behind his. You see? He doesn't really have that thing behind himself.
What is it this time?
I don't know.
Looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should...
Alright, I guess Sunday is very reminiscent about the past. But you know, everyone's different. I would totally not be reminiscent about the past.
Where are we headed next?
Sorry. I had to sneeze.
Oti Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Alright.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm not dumb. He's not dumb, idiot.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Oh, alright, Veld. You can stop lying to yourself.
Thank you.
Veld, stop.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
He did.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
Oh,
Now, it's time we set
you
off.
don't really want to know
Let's
what
not
happened.
Stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful think.
I will, but put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantation.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value. Not after how you wielded the power of harm. Answer me. What are...
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves in...
Alright. Seems he actually did find
it
out
was
in
the
Bronze.
IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind?
Agreed. But until you leave I left my home in a hurry too. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companion...
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony.
Come with me. We'll go find...
Okay.
I can just see me as Gale going like, what the fuck is he doing here? Get him away from my eyes and face. I don't want to see him ever again. Because that's how I think they would react.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have... Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case...
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up.
Right.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Fuke.
These ladies?
Fuke.
This... How?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang.
The Tattleoff.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the
Screwlin!
lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect you to
have
see
no
you here.
interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your excitement.
I'm sure if all Eugenia showed up to the Germany as well, things would have been very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Arto? It's a world beyond knowledge of the Nameless. After all, I wrote to her hoping that all the anything erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there's something else. Miss Black Swan said that Morpheus is a world influenced by free paths, and the erudition is one such path.
The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right, so this has been related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the genius had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Venomarta said the same, but it did pique her interest and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance of Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen eye and interest in the remembrance technology after all. It is the fact that the gun restaurants were acquaintance way back. We even got into the Link Abyss, blah blah blah. New friend. Speaking of her, far too much is an understatement, but none of us back to see an old friend at Miss
That
Roommates.
Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events.
Yes, Bounders truly runs
So
deep.
is it out of goodwill that the
Would the Nameless see a point keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Chingso, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger.
My comments are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time right now. If they knew, if she knew, if she just knew.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask him? You don't have to tell him that. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we...
Did something happen?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his...
So that sort of try not to laugh.
I didn't really want to do it, but he and...
What happened?
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze.
What's your...
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersense. There is no cause for concern.
Mr.
It's okay. You can...
I was only being careful. Help me remove my
This
Been a
bitch.
while, everyone.
You!
Everyone, stay calm. I'll...
This bitch. No. Why is he here? I love
I
him.
believe that at this point, Sunday has no... Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the head.
I'm not one to pose with it. That was a team effort.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tinky.
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now,
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Miss...
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to...
Your suggestion? Chef.
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another.
I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many of there. Now do you see?
There does appear to be an element of...
I want copies of myself too.
How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home.
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the Eye of the Storm.
Looks like there's a lot more.
Story for another.
I don't have much to go on.
I'm trying to find a Tingyun easy to talk to. But who would be it? Kitty Tingyun.
I'll take you next time.
Nah, I think...
Even if that's true.
Sleepwalking.
This... That sounds nice. People never... But then again, gifts should be last... That's a... if we really... You sure have a way of not offending...
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be...
So, what do you think?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf at...
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shat, in other words. It means the Tingyuns we see here are...
Okay... You just make...
At any rate, the only problem is that the...
One that we can speak with, but it may take me a while. Why do I feel it?
Were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember...
It's nothing special, really.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak...
Worth a try. My lady, if I may.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the...
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to...
There's no need for that.
Are you all right?
I go as the wind.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion.
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look! It's working!
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress.
A new clothing style.
Did I conduct myself improperly?
Oh, I love her.
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back! You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh?
It's nothing. Just.
I don't think it's just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is. I nearly died. Just now.
What?
Don't be afraid. What is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to. You're not alone.
Who? And
You're Ting Yun and I'm Ting Yun and we're all Ting Yun. You can call me Fuke though instead of Ting Yun because we're all Ting Yun and Fuke, you know? And that's how it goes.
where? That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Alright, let's see where it leads to.
The life support pod is ready.
That's great.
You're still trying.
I'm not a genius.
Excuse. This girl. Ting Yun.
Don't question it.
You don't know her, you are her.
You again.
Just exactly who you are.
Talking to me. These are.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please. Who are.
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feel
my.
Fair.
Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
This trial is spitting.
I guess he will not live for long.
Dreams do come true.
Listen to the final song of life.
Nice like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
Stars echo.
Step up, let's see it.
Dreams do come true. Go the same one. Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Alright, I should probably... Alright, I have a Ting Yun here. Alright, what do I do? What do I do? You know what? No. Visual her and him. I mean, yes. Her, him.
Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, You're not alone.
Things can never go back to how they used to be.
Unite our goals.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Never hesitate!
No holding back. Clouds scattered. It's fine.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
You're falling apart on your own. The fearless knows not fear.
Let's seize this fine moment. Dream vanished.
That won't do.
Take your
Right.
position. Dreams do come true.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! Too slow.
In the mood for another beating?
Let's seize this fine moment.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
The fearless knows not fear. That won't do. I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Mm-hmm.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Have we met? Dreams of a past life? Let us dance once more.
Ooh. Okay, I really like her.
How can it be? Why are there still so... The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
Runmei?
You can fall into the darkness and die along, or bring them with you when you return to the world here.
Return to the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So...
You can think of it that way.
Alright.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand.
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself
My pulls
to
were
be the
funny.
exception.
So yeah.
How troublesome.
Yes, it is. It's how life is.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They
Yeah.
grow along the same path,
Something like this is never a choice.
and only by walking this path Will you break
That's
the
how it
divine-
is. Like I said, that's just
Feeling
how it
more
is.
awake?
Ting Yun. Or Fugue.
Congratulations. Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager, but someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happened.
What about the other merchant?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into yet. You were also the most fortunate. There is only a
My body.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your body was to prevent its reset. You have
Alright.
to learn to adapt.
I guess
There's no
I will
need for
just
that
skip a
with
bit.
this.
Because I really wanna
Don't worry about it. I'll
clean
arrange
it
for
as
someone
fast
to. You
as
should
I
go
can.
with them.
Are you all right?
Did I pass?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from Miss Ting Yun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a gene. After that, she...
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink?
That's fine. We should find...
Alright. I really don't know and don't care.
We'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for...
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Ting Yun is resolved...
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 week is in poor condition, so I'll leave Miss Ting Yun in your...
Huh? But Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Sien...
I trust that you can handle it.
Okay.
Yeah, we better hurry, obviously.
Shall we keep going then?
Alright.
You for... As if a
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3.
Right, let's teleport here.
More left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
Welcome.
How can I help?
Hello there. It's my first.
Wow, you really know how to flatter.
First we have.
Diffusion. I must.
did you pick that because...
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. Next is...
Serious?
Now that the Alliance has all of you there to help them, sending any elite fighter... Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the... Finally, we have Lady Bailu. You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. That's all of them. Thanks
Yeah,
to
I mean
help.
technically we were only
a
just
souvenir for
born
myself.
about 2 years ago. Anyways, thanks to having Sunday, my account will be ready for remembrance.
This is a good
Right.
spot.
You guys don't even know about it yet. Remembrance only account is coming.
Miss Ting Yun?
Or came, technically.
You've looked out for me during our... But there are... Do you two still...
How could we forget?
I only have 30 minutes of stuff like this, so yeah.
Exact. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this... When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this... I've heard about what happened to you.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while, I thought you must have come back as a double.
But that thought has me filled with sorrow. That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually. What was your impression of that?
A bit mysterious.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. So, what did she seem?
A bunch of emanate of destruction.
Oh, is that a compliment? Was there anything?
March 7th said you were bossy.
Hey, no tattling.
Now, in your eyes, am I?
No, and that's not important.
Don't you find that question a bit weird?
Miss March, you might have the wrong.
Huh?
As a if I had rushed in and out.
We wouldn't.
Exactly. Based on your description, I regret. Ventilia had, but after thinking it over, that thought has gone.
Fair.
We've never even met before, and now I will. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
You're welcome.
Looks like we're off. And you, my dear benefactors.
Miss Ting-Yoon, that's way too over the top.
I love how she just calls them still benefactors like before. I hate her voice change though, because like I really don't like when they change voices of many characters. Or any characters, to be honest. I think you can get why I mean that. Because like it doesn't sound right. I expect it to sound more like pitch and stuff.
Well, it looks like everything.
Yeah, we can go back.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-Yoon to leave.
You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Has the messenger from the Cienjo arrived?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours. Yukong, right? Yukong. 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 I knew it.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every... But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting-Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
Oh, that is cute. We'll give you some space. We're literally in space, idiot. I mean, woman of dignity, of course. I just...
Madame Yukong.
I wanted to come because...
Yeah. Me.
Your body.
I've already escaped death. Also, it's not all bad.
You're still the same. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, even if we can't
I have no... Do I really have to go back to...
Why?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. It seems as if I've become a...
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate...
Take advantage of the situation.
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. More, if possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fentilia did not intend for you to survive. If we follow this plan, I'll support you, no matter what other...
Then I'm glad.
The road ahead is.
I've come to see myself. There is
I
someone.
expect her
Please
to come
follow.
with us for now.
She should-
Or go with Rune May or some shit. That is
After a
Tingyun.
strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying, and one of them hasn't returned to me. Because
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but that was her first experience with the sky.
Oh, now I get it. That's cute.
Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
Making a screenshot of this.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try? Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cause in this world. Even though I
Okay,
lacked
that
what
is
happened
so
to this day.
cute.
That hasn't changed.
Never.
But that means
Now I
how
can
old is Yukong?
Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles.
Yeah.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Aren't we all? Technically, because technically the Trailblazers won too. We were literally forced into all the war. We did not want to be here. We just came to existence because of the Stellar Hunters and could lead it to whatever happening right now to us.
Madame Yukong.
We're not used to this, but it just happens.
In the war too, weren't you?
Everyone was a survivor in a war once. Just some experience it, some didn't. And I didn't experience one yet.
In a hazy dream, I
But
vaguely
how the world is leaning
Madame Yukong.
may happen.
The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns?
I don't know, but we will.
If I
Because
could
we're not
choose,
mere pawns.
I would never want
We're
you to
humans.
become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even. So, now I'll become a cunning sneeze a few times.
Yeah. My wild dreams etch.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario.
You're not worried I'll take the...
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. Now then...
I'm not leaving.
Let him stay. He won't... I actually need one...
You don't intend to reveal your true identity?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put...
Shall we go then?
Let's go.
Alright.
Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
My name is Wanweek.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax, ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walk all the way here. I know these stars only exist in a dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are mute. So, have we ever...
That's a good question. Sunday. Someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat. It's somewhere farther away.
Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course, you don't have to be courtish. I should be the one asking this. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge after all. And the dream world are its true masters.
Still, these stars are...
Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's
Perhaps
unknown?
it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels...
You two can doubly find this disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many paths and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to...
Yes, he left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words.
But don't you think you should put some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking.
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. I believe they all have the will.
But he's different. He's stronger than the most ordinary people. But because of it, people have this misconception that they think that he falls with... When he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone
Are you
else.
saying that's not true?
It's not because he stands up again. He will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether this is the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change. Because I have faith in the person that I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he fell, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day. Up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Alright, if I had a dream with that, maybe I will find them.
A dream jigsaw.
I'll do my best. Don't worry if you don't find them, just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway, I expect to first be part of the starry sky. A piece that symbolizes wings.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this? A scrolled note was left here. May your sky be forever radiant.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind.
Maybe.
Whoa, it's wrong. I don't get to attend every.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings?
Maybe it's someone between the two of us. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay, let's use this one. Just before, like someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing, staying fit is power. Don't forget to eat well too. She already knows everything, right? She knows that he's Sunday. Seems like I found everything out. Oh yeah, here and here. The Charmony Dove.
It's done. Have a look. I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I read. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the...
Just say his name. You still can't bear to say goodbye, Nan. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. Yep, she knew it. I said it. Must try to relax on your long journey. Brother.
That didn't seem like it.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you... I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either. We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang.
Alright. Do
I'm
it.
curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. At this very moment, to trailblaze means to...
That's not what I think at all.
And because of that,
Not all journeys lead to the stars. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but in my homeland, the name Welt means world. It
He said
that
German.
each person is
Finally.
to themselves, and that we harp. This is my way of the trailblaze, and
Why me?
like I said before, I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided. There was never a third person with us.
I told you he'd find out.
Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take off.
All right. Wait, no, actually, this is a real party. So it can go.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family ground.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind it. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage,
prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull.
Stop it.
that explains why something always a halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony. It's been missing since the moment we...
It's true that this ring was while I was in the Gallery of Thoughts.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove it. This is how I can cast a...
Is that also?
He was born... It was that try not to laugh challenge. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that...
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's...
You could say he's... another... I too was once a child. Maybe if I had made... What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final... And this also means... Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a... But who's to say there won't?
Alright.
Regardless of the outcome, you will... I'll be waiting for you in the...
Much appreciated.
I know already how I'm gonna do my break team.
No.
I will put Sunday into it.
Possibility. You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated... I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be
I think my
impossible to
break
begin my
chemical
orderly
team will
life.
have him in it too.
I will have to navigate
Just so I can have him
unexpected
for now into it.
You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I can no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself, but isn't that how it is for most? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't. Meeting you has been a great help to me.
Alright, can
And I'm
we
glad to have
stop
discovered this
talking,
side of myself.
please?
I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or my fondness. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing
Even
else in your
himself
life.
talks to him like a
If you
loser.
continue living like a slab
They
of
all
marble,
tell him he is a
break into
bitch,
pieces
he's
and
doing the
fall.
wrong things, and should finally learn to become
But
better.
I won't become like you. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principle. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? This isn't like you at all. Do you lose your mind? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience.
Alright.
You see? Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands.
Fair.
The person who always disappoints his sister.
The person who... I feel kind of bad for you.
A day of peaceful
This?
The show begins.
Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then be, and with my last breath, I'll join the weak. On the planet of festivities, it's not the gods who answer. I don't have much to say. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself.
Alright, yeah. No fight.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage.
Yeah.
as expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show me what you can do. I'll never hesitate.
Celebrate a victory.
Noisy.
It's of no consequence.
Disorderly noise.
I venture forth to forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Woohoo.
Echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow the stars.
Fear knows not fear. I won't do.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Right? This didn't come out like I
As
wanted
expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
What does it do again for her? The battlefield. Crit damage and... yeah, crit damage. So this is what brings her up to this.
Noisy. Like the confidence. How's this take?
Thank you. Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me. To the stars!
Time to mix things up.
Thank you.
Like a good, my friend.
Stay safe.
Indulge yourselves!
I venture forth forever.
Let's see what if I do.
Victory is inevitable!
It's okay. It's okay.
It's of no consequence.
You need to get stronger. Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
Noisy.
Down farewell. This mortal. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you never hesitate.
Disorderly noise.
Doors echo.
You'll overcome the thorns.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear. I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
It's of no consequence.
You need to get stronger.
Really?
Never hesitate.
In the mood for another beating? How's this take?
I can't thank you
Life's
enough.
like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Like the confidence.
Serenity is before me.
Show me what you can do. The fearless knows not fear.
It's of no consequence.
If I could do it all again. Disorderly noise. Enjoy eternal peace.
Casual mode, god damn it.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Never hesitate.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
In the mood for another beating? Disorderly noise.
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Yeah, seems much better.
Serenity is before me.
The fearless knows not fear.
It's of no consequence. Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me. To the stars!
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take?
Thank you.
Second, my friends.
Stay safe.
Indulge yourselves! Noisy.
Can we defeat it this time?
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me. It's of no consequence.
Time to mix things up.
I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, alright. Use her ult.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Sunday.
Farewell. This mortal. Watch over you
Sunday.
and guide you on your path.
I venture forth to
Then her.
triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! I won't
Disorderly noise. Disorderly noise.
It's of no consequence.
Like a good brew, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Indulge yourself.
Serenity is before me.
The fear is not here.
Disorderly noise.
I hope we're in a...
Right.
Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me?
Head down, farewell.
No. Alright.
Time to mix things up.
I can't thank you enough.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate! I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Disorderly noise.
Yeah.
Friends. Indulge yourself.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Things are part of the melody.
Doors echo!
Wait till good time.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear is not here. I won't do.
Noisy.
Head down, farewell.
Never hesitate!
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
I can't thank you enough.
Leave it to you.
The show must
It's of no
I
overcome
can't
the
defeat
thorns.
it. What the fuck?
Serenity is before me. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
In the mood for another beating? Noisy.
It's of no consequence.
Like a good brew. Full my friends. Indulge yourself. Wisdom comes protection.
I've heard the call.
Noise is fading.
This trial
Sinking into a dream. If I could do it all again.
Right. And let me just... No, I can't use her. Alright, let's try it again. If we can't beat it, I'm gonna try it next episode.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Heaven Surge. Price. Awaken Dormant Scales. World Cleansing Dragon.
This is how I beat him actually the first time.
I venture for forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me. Heaven Surge. Break.
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate!
It's a... I heard the call. I sense a storm.
Nice like a good brew, my friend. Indulge yourselves! Step up, let's see ya. Disorderly noise.
Right.
Echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow me to the stars. I'll overcome the thorns. Won't doubt farewell.
This mortal form.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Awaken Dormant Scales. World Cleansing Dragon. Heaven Surge. Price.
Show me what you can do. I'll give forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
In the mood for another beat? Disorderly noise. Sink into a dream. Noisy. That's all you got? Disorderly noise.
Heard the call. Serenity is before me. Heaven Surge. Break.
Disorderly noise.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
The fear is still not here.
Awaken World Cleansing Dragon.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice like a good, my friend. Indulge yourselves! Disorderly noise.
Heaven Surge. Price.
Disorderly noise.
I'll overcome the
I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
Alright, the team seems to work better than before.
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate!
Disorderly noise.
You get
I heard the
stronger.
call.
Disorderly noise.
Heaven Surge.
Disorderly noise.
Yeah, he does like 25k with him now.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear is still not here.
I'll overcome the thorns. This strength. Awaken World Cleansing Dragon.
Why him? Why did they attack him the whole time?
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path. Uphold the true, and you will.
Slice like a good, my friend. Indulge yourselves!
Noise is fading. Wait for good tidings. It's of no
I venture
consequence.
forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless knows not fear.
I guess I will be coming back to you after this. I guess this will be it for now. See you till later. Bye.